What's up, family? This is your man, not your boy. Go Black to Africa. All right, I am here back in the United States. I call it damn America. Excuse me. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
But I ran across my sister here. I'm sitting out here in the park having some lunch, and my sister here is with her beautiful daughter. And I see that she had some books here. You can show some of these books here, sisters. That
I've got For My Princesses by C.L. Tarver, a Columbus-based author. I've also got Cocoa, Honey, and Tea, another Columbus-based author, Kimberly Davis Peters.
Okay.
And then I've got Lupita Nyong'o's book, so we have to read it.
Yeah. Okay. So I was sitting here, sister, and I called her over because I saw her with her daughter, and they got some books here, with our faces on it, and I was like, oh, okay, this might be a very interesting story. Maybe we can see, because I'm back here in the United States for probably about a month or so, and I'll head back to Africa. But I wanted to really showcase brothers and sisters here in America who are holding it down, who have business entrepreneurs, and those who are in the struggle, but yet, who are trying to, have this collective effort in this community and supporting one another.
For sure.
Please share a little bit about yourself.
So my name is Amanda. I am the owner of Doing the Most Media. We center Black-owned businesses first and foremost. We definitely want to support everyone who's small business, but we definitely center Black-owned businesses first, women-owned as well. And so with that being said, we spend our time, whether it's buying up books or, supporting the cause, going out and supporting pop-up shops, we spend our time promoting Black-owned businesses and getting to know about them so that we can share that information and make it go further.
Wow, that's awesome. That's awesome. Now, is it around here in the city? I mean, is there a community, a group of folks that collectively come together in this efforts that you just shared? Whether it's with meetup groups, projects, and things like that that's happening here?
Oh, there's definitely always something. So social media is always a good place to start, to go to. I would always suggest starting there. There's Columbus Black-owned businesses, and then there's several smaller groups out there that will network and will get you together with getting with other groups of people. Will get you with resources and connect you with business resources. So there's a plethora in Columbus. Like I can't say there's any one particular go-to. It's definitely start on social media and find what fits you, for sure.
Nice. Now let's get to the subject of Africa, because I asked you, have you ever been to Africa? And you said you have not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet. Are you familiar with the continent? And do you know how many countries there are in Africa? Or can you name more than 10 countries?
You know what? I can't say that I can name more than 10. That sounds like a challenge that I need to get on myself.
It's okay. It's all right.
But I want to, I definitely want to go visit Africa, and I want to get correct information, not misinformation about our country of origin.
That's good. I mean, there's many of YouTubers out there right now. It really blew up last year when because of COVID. And there were our brothers and sisters who decided to share with the world their travels to Africa. Many have moved there, many are just traveling and visiting. And so definitely there's a plethora of information that you can partake in, especially with my channel there, because I just did 10 countries in the last 10 months in Africa to show that you can get in where you fit in, and find that city, that place that might be interesting to you. Let me ask you this right here. Have you done any DNA testing or anything like that, maybe to see the connection of what maybe tribal group or country or region, rather? I hate to say countries, but region.
I want to be completely honest. I've not done any of that.
Okay.
I have some insecurities. I don't trust the process.
I understand that. Nothing wrong with that.
With keeping information and harboring that information and maybe even selling that information off. So I've not done that.
Yeah.
But it's something I'm very interested in.
Oh yeah, and I tell people this right here. First and foremost, we're African. I mean, really. I mean, some people want to get down to the point of what tribe or what region. But because, before the Europeans carved up Africa, there was no countries. We were a migrating people. So yeah, you're going to find maybe your DNAs might be in the area or region of Nigeria or Guinea-Bissau or, the east of Africa, Tanzania, wherever. But I think that for me, myself, I share with people that is to go ahead and pay a visit to Africa. Now, I know your beautiful daughter here. How old is your daughter?
My daughter is 6.
6 years old. And so I see that you're educating her on the importance of really about, being, African and having a heritage of that. How is she taken to that?
She's taken pretty well to it. The fact is she's learning what consumerism is and learning what it means to take in information and learning what it is to be intentional about it and seeking information. So it's just it's a process. It's a long process because there's lots of questions, and there's your average questions, and then there's questions I don't see coming way out of left field from her. So
yeah. And so the as far as you say, your profession is what?
Social work by trade.
Social work. That is a very good field, very important field. In your opinion today, I mean, because, I'm surprised to see the news and, they're saying right now that the crime is up, drugs, alcohol usage, abuse, domestic violence, all these things are up now, just here in the last probably year or so that they're watching this increase. Do you see anything in your profession as those things that are maybe some contributors to that?
Absolutely. Untreated trauma, and I don't necessarily mean necessarily in a doctor's office treatment. I don't mean it like that. Just, having issues and concerns that have been long-standing for our people just not being addressed for years and years and years, and those things becoming compacted because, grandma had that issue and then mom had that issue and then so me too. It kind of generationally becomes more impactful. So I think there's a lot of root causes that have just gone unaddressed, and that's a major reason.
Okay. How did COVID affect you in the job that you do? Because I know typically social workers will go to the houses and stuff. How did that have an effect? I mean, did you have to make phone calls, or how did they do that? I mean,
well, I just want to be completely honest. I was a school-based clinician before the pandemic, and when the pandemic hit, I got a lovely phone call letting me know that I was no longer employed because at the time, doing those home visits and things of that nature weren't really possible, and so I was very quickly let go. Yeah. And had to quickly make a transition into something that made sense.
And what was that?
That was doing the most media, going ahead and, basically falling all the way into our culture, into our businesses, and finding a way to, really be a true consumer of us and our culture.
Wow. Okay, so let's get into that right there so we can go ahead and shed some light on what you do, because, starting a business, I know, boy, it's definitely trying, and, getting the word out is really important. So can you go a little bit more into it, because you're saying that where can people reach you, rather, and the information you're sharing, how can they get to it? Please share a little more about it.
Okay, so my website is www.doingthemost-media.com, and you can go on there and just peruse the website and just see what information is there about myself and about Doing the Most Media and what we do. We connect people to businesses, and we also do interviews because we want to make sure to kind of hype up our businesses in the same way that anybody would. We want to do commercials, we want to do all of those great things that put people in front of new audiences and continue to do that for years to come.
Beautifully said. Definitely beautifully said. And check her out, because I think it's important that we are able to connect and, build together, because it seems like, I don't know, I'll be 55 in another week and a half. And it's amazing that I've watched our communities kind of fall apart, separate. And, now with the social distancing, it even make matters even worse. But just trying to build and bring people together and supporting one another, I think is very important. Because, that's one of the things, family, that y'all going to see me do while I'm here is connecting with some of the local businesses, seeing who's thriving, who's actually survived during this time of this pandemic, so that we can also help out and support those who are trying to help and support us. And so, my sister, any last words you would like to share with the people out here that may be either, struggling in a dysfunctional family, or far as seeking help, or even building their brand, their business that you have done coming out of losing your job? Anything you'd like to share with our people?
Definitely. First, I want to say early birthday to you.
Thank you.
And then I want to say, ask questions. Don't be afraid to get messy and make mistakes. I mean, at the end of the day, mistakes are the way we find our way. And if we're not making mistakes, then we're not making any progress. So definitely ask somebody, get uncomfortable, get comfortable with being uncomfortable, because it's all a process.
Yeah. All right, family, you heard it. We're going to be off to the next interview, and we thank you very much, sister.
Thank you so much.
All right. Peace out, family.